Has any of you ever received these messages of I need a girl for a night, 500k location, this place or that place? Has any of you received it? Story time gawenkolakoswa. So, sweetheart, Yafo, she's now in Yafo doing law. She came into my inbox and gave me that story. She told me she was in year 2 and she was desperately in need of 300,000. So out of the blitz, it was like the devil tempting her. Out of the blue, a message popped into her WhatsApp. A girl needed for a night, 700,000 location wise. So when she saw this, of course, her mind rested. She first ignored it. Honestly, she was in need of 300k, like badly. She had no boyfriend to call. She had no one. She couldn't call her family for the money because she felt like they wouldn't give her the money. They couldn't afford it. Okay, they could afford the tuition and everything, but again, giving extra 300 after suffering with the other fees. You know, that kind of situation. So she tried looking for gigs. She tried working. But the money was never enough because the money she got the money and literally spent it on herself. Not necessarily because she was extravagant, but as a girl, of course, there are some things that you need. They are necessities. You can't be minus them. So in conclusion, she had failed to get the money, the 300,000 out of the gigs. Katumuna, she tries other ways, asking for people, still things fail. That is when she sat and remembered into someone yamweleza message mu inbox ye ku WhatsApp namugamba mnange there is a girl needed at night bichi. So she thought over it countless. She was like, but I can't do this, but again I need that money. This person is giving me a double amount, and oh god, what am I going to do? I only need 300k, so when I go for a night, it's just a night anyway. When the devil starts talking in your mind, it's just a night anyway. 300k, so this person is going to give me 700. I'll get the 300, do what I want to do with it, and then the 400 will she thought about it trans night. As she was trying to think of other ways of getting the money as well. Then Nasiba, she just decided to Nasiba law and inboxed this person, telling the person, are you still in need of the girl? The person was like, so why had you delayed? I needed the girl. Sorry, let me first kunyumia chapter. So why had you delayed? Like I needed a person that night, so you delayed, the chance has gone. So this girl became more desperate. She was like, wait, you mean that person does not need a girl again? Or you do not need a girl again? I could come over tonight, what and what. She started sending pictures, videos of herself looking good. So this person was, of course, attracted. The person was like, okay, you come. Make sure you're here by 9. You will be leaving at 6. So this girl was like, all that time, what will I be doing? Of course, she was scared. Am I safe? I don't even know this person. What if it is a cultist? What if it is a kidnapper? What if it's one of these people who remove your organs and sell? She was really confused. She was in a dilemma that was literally, should I call it conflicting loyalty, being between the devil and the blue sea. But she had nothing to do because she was in need of the money. Unyange, she dressed up well. Natambulana agenda. The guy sent a location. It was some hotel. Natambulana agenda natukayo. Mukutukayo, it was like some normal guy. And the other one, yes and yes. The guy was even good looking, so a bit. And afuna mukuman. So the guy nasokana mubuza, are you sick? This girl is like, I'm not sick. Yeah, let us test. Okay, let's go to the room and we test from there. The guy was like, Ned Damukwan, we are testing from here before I enter you in my room. They tested. Negative. The guy was like, okay, you're safe. So what would you like to eat? The girl ordered for what she wanted to eat. Na so kanalia. Na kutablundi like sure. This guy was literally fattening the bull on the market day. So now this girl got satisfied will. Nebambuka. On opening the room. It was not only one guy. Okay, the guy opened the room, she entered, and the guy looked. Catch your turning the other side, baby. There were other 3 more guys. So this girl was like, wait, was this part of the deal? What are these guys doing here or what? The guy was like, relax, I haven't even briefed you about anything and you're already complaining. Babe, I'm giving you 700,000. 700,000 in a night. People are working for 200,000 in a month and I'm giving you 700. So this girl kind of remembered her problems and she was like, anyway, cool down, baby. She cooled. So she was like, okay, brief me. How is this going to be? The guy was like, relax your pressure. This guy was literally arrogant. Hey, cute rich guy. Arrogant. Gata koneka immoral. So the guy was like, we are all using you. You want 700k? We are all using you. the 4 of us are going to be using you. Like, we are doing literally anything we want. This girl was like, Netta, that is not what I came for. I came here hoping I was going to be with one person. Why didn't you tell me before? The guy was like, why didn't you ask? And you've entered. One, you've eaten the food I bought for you, so you have to pay for that. Because there is nothing for free. Like, this is a new world, newera.com. One, you ate the food. 2, I'm giving you the money. 3, the testing thing. I can't sew up for me. We've already tested. The food then. The girl now started sensing danger at that point. Sensing a danger, watandika okulowooza mbu simanya kakoleki kaagire. The guy was like, baby, put your phone down. I don't want to be violent here, okay? I want us to be at peace. The guy was saying, that was more shocking. This girl was like, I want to leave. Okay, I'll pay for the money, for the food when I reach. The girl was like, okay, remain with my phone. Give me the lines, remain with my phone, sell it, and get the money for the food. The guy was like, you are not going anywhere. So this hotel was not these overly modern hotels. Somebody wakes up in the morning and builds a flat and constructs a flat, and then in fuller hotel, not these badass ones of that so modern and what and what. So luckily, somebody came and knocked at the door because the atmosphere had become dangerous. Honestly, this was a rape atmosphere. This girl was going to be used, raped, and probably even killed in that room. It was something else. So luckily, somebody came and knocked. I think it was one of, these people. Tumblr to check on you if you're okay or what. So this person knocked. So when the person knocked, the girl, this guy shouted, like he opened the door slowly. But what? With attitude, are you fine? What and what? Yes, we are fine, girl. So this girl, in her mind, something was telling her, scream, ask for help, but she was still keeping the composure. I mean, composure in such a situation, I even forget that I'm a woman. This girl was still, battling in her mind. Should I shout? Should I not shout? What will they think of me? But at this point of the story, at that point, Ochero was still thinking of composure. So, the Holy Spirit did not help her, and there is a way this shout came out from her belly, like, help me, help me. So the other person outside was a bit curious. So this guy, because of, how should I call it, guy in kangam, that fear, nagala he panicked a bit. So when he locked the door, he shut the door. The other person even outside became more curious. What is wrong? The person continued knocking, like, what is wrong? What is happening? This girl continued shouting. So the guy came and held her mouth, slapped her. In that snap. That is when the other person outwent, called for backup. So they brought an extra key. So these people are like possessed with demons, because according to the story, I was like, so they had even started using her. I was like, wait, in such a situation whereby you just have to run for your life or what? You're thinking of still raping someone. That is why I concluded so the other people came with a spare key. They had started using her. That is when they helped her. The guys were arrested, of course. They were arrested. That is how the girl survived. Call somebody, statement to police. Mwana wa yatu, aliku university. But anyway, she called her friend, her roommate. But the shame that was there. Her roommate was like, why didn't you tell me you had such a problem? Instead of going for such things, you were lucky. It was just your lucky day. So be very careful. Actually, this morning as I'm talking, my friend Yakava naeba mueleza same message mbo 2 hours 200k location here. Zamugambye mueleza voice note nga forward to those people. Mbavumye so senensabaye, I was rebuking that demon. And then I abused them. I was like, you forward it to them, because literally I just heard this story and then the same thing was happening to her. So be very careful. Those people are very dangerous. First of all, you don't know the person you're going to meet. You're just going like that. Baby, what do you trust? What do you trust? Take care. And I know most of these people are connected to the students in class, to your classmates in class. So one of your classmates might be involved in such. So they just go in the group picking telephone numbers and then they inbox using other numbers, or they connect such things. So be very careful. Don't let the amount of money written there attract you. Don't. Just take care of your life. I love you all. Remain belladonna. Now I can do my coursework in peace. Ciao.